2018 Sequoia Limited. And I've had it about 1.5 years. And I try to keep my rigs fairly stock for reliability. I don't like to over modify. So this one has a 2-inch lift. It has the 5.7 liter V8. It has some communication mods and some organization mods, but not really a lot has been done to the truck. I've made a couple of electrical mods so I can run some accessories easier, which I'll show you in this video. I'm very happy with the truck. It's been eminently reliable. It drives great on the highway and off-road. Hardly even spins the wheels where other cars get stuck. And I outfitted it with some better tires and the lift. It took some wheels. I couldn't run the stock ones even though I wanted to because there's not much clearance under there. So even with the lift, I had to buy new wheels with that moved the tire outboard, less offset, so that they would fit. Even though it's a large truck and has the big V8, this truck gets about 18 miles a gallon on the highway with the lift and the bigger tires, the heavier tires. It's very good gas mileage. Part of that is because I'm running a performance chip that can enhance mileage, but overall it's just an efficient truck for a large truck, and I needed to go full size. I wanted to be more comfortable, and so here we go. Rig walk around. Here she is, this Sequoia, with the roof rack on that I showed you in a previous video. As you can see, we did Cooper 33-inch tires on fuel wheels. The stock wheels didn't give enough clearance to run 33s. These are 305, 55 R20s. And that's about as big as I can get under there without them rubbing at full lock. 33s are big enough for sure. Coopers are great tires, very traction for days, very reliable, and very durable. The lift on the truck is a 2-inch lift from Revtek. You can see it right there at the top of the shock tower. It's a spacer that goes under the spring in the front. And that's all there is to it, to lifting a limited. In the back there's airbags. You just adjust the travel on the airbags and it brings the back up to the proper spot and you are lifted. This is the engine compartment, which needs to be cleaned. The only modification up here so far is the addition of auxiliary power right here on the battery positive terminal. That runs to an interior fuse block, which we'll see shortly. This truck mod is the most essential one. I think there's 20 extra horsepower from that emblem. In the interior, I've added a ham radio on a RAM mount on the front of my console. This is for communications. I also have a handheld CB and a small ham handheld, which I can use with a spotter or something like that. I also put RAM mounts on the front of the console right there and on my dashboard by the steering wheel, so I can put my cell phone on there to use Google Maps or something like that. I can add one of these holders to this other ball mount for my iPad to run Gaia. Check out my upcoming video on ham versus CB versus GMRS. The fuse box I mentioned a minute ago is right there. This is where auxiliary power comes in. It's wired directly to the battery, and I can run accessories off of this with an appropriate fuse. That piece is a negative bus bar for the ground. That's a chassis ground, so everything can just be terminated there. These are just battery-powered lanterns that open up and close back down, and they fit right in the OEM cup holders. I keep a 3-day survival pack in the truck at all times. This is just something from eBay that has a few survival supplies in case I get trapped by weather on one of my road runs, and a rechargeable flashlight in the side pocket. My other interior mod is to add seat back MOLLE units. So I have water containers, first aid kit, some small tools that I carry with me. I have that on both seats.